African women are team. Our African women are team. Our festival, our festival, our festival. 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 Our African women are team. 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 Our festival, our festival, our festival. Our festival, our festival, our festival. Our festival, our festival, our festival. Our festival, our festival.
Okay, here I am again, Georgia Fullerton, expressive arts therapist, visual artist, and speaker. I am here representing AWA, African Women Acting, and this is our Arts for Mental Health project. This has been a project of such force and intensity. We are here today to work with several other artists, and let me tell you a little bit, first of all, about AWA, African Women Acting. We are a not-for-profit organization, and we are geared towards empowering, promoting, and preserving women's issues and African heritage culture through the means of the arts. That means that we are using the arts, women artists, artists who have African expressions. We are widespread. We promote and support all ethnicities. That means that we are using the arts in terms of visual arts, theater, music, spoken word, movement. All modalities of the arts is what AWA is all about. We have limitless efforts being made to support artists. However, don't let it be said that we do not support other ethnicities. So it is focused on African women. However, we know that you've got friends, colleagues, people out there in the public who are going through their own mental health issues. What we want to do with this Arts for Mental Health project is to address the barriers that we face, and most specifically to address this social isolation that we have now found ourselves in. I am here as your host and facilitator. I'm excited to bring you all of the interesting and new things coming up. We're running out of time, but listen, we have a lot to speak to. We are very pleased to be sponsored and funded by the Canadian Red Cross, by Employment and Social Development Canada. We have their full support, and this is why we are riding high right now. We feel that when we have the support of these significant funders in Canada, it opens up the eyes and ears of people around who want to know what AWA can bring. I'm going to also acknowledge this land that we stand on, of course, acknowledging God and our African ancestors. Further, we wish to acknowledge this land on which AWA operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, and most recently, the Mississaugas of the Credit River. Today, this meeting place is still the home of many Indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island. And we are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land and the ancestors of this land. We give thanks to all of them, as we wouldn't be here without them. I also want to give thanks to all the players on the AWA team. This is a team that has been working tirelessly over the past weeks to bring you as much information and support and guidance as they can. We are led by our founder, Sonia Ami. We have an exclusive board, Amelia Ward, Yvonne Hodge, and Dansu Kukuvi. Our staff members, of course, Lisa Francis, Marcia Dennis, Teja Simpson, Narajan Bagan and Patrick Haba. Thank you all. Volunteers Joao Frank and Michaela Hutchkins. Our technical support, of course, is Kennedy Seed, and we do our social media promotions through Slammin' Media. It takes a really dedicated team to build a project such as this and have it be funded and have it be paid attention to. There's other subsidiary offshoots of this project that you'll hear a little bit more about as we go through this exciting time, this challenging time, this time that we are all able to come together and understand what it means not only to pay attention to mental health, but also to have a support such as AWA. We have a 24-hour hotline that we're encouraging all of the people who have been watching these broadcasts, people who are associated with AWA, who've known AWA for a while, and maybe even help volunteer or just are listening out for the latest. So our email address is help@africanwomenacting.org. Our hotline phone number is 437-988-7456. Again, that's 437-988-7456. There is always someone there to take your call. And please remember what I said about, as you go through your day-to-day, whether you're stuck at home or if you do go out for essential services or you're working outside of your home, just take some time to slow down and notice. Notice the people who are around you. Notice if they seem a little bit off. If you have a family member, check in on them. Make sure that they are stable. Make sure that they aren't in need of something. And if you find that you've got colleagues, friends, neighbors, significant people in your life who might need some extra help at this time of COVID, please remember African Women Acting. We are right here in Toronto. We're able to access people to give them the help and the support that they need. Mental health is sometimes known as that invisible problem, that invisible challenge that many of us have but don't always speak about. Help@africanwomenacting.org is the place you need to go. You might be too afraid or hesitant to pick up the phone. There's still ways to communicate with us, and that's one of the great things about living in this time right now. There's no excuse for not getting in touch. Myself, I work as a counselor, and I work with a lot of women from different cultures, different generations, and there is a softening of the stigma, I think, a little bit in terms of how people are viewing their mental health and knowing that it is something important and integral. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you our next performer, our next artist. We have had some really powerful women coming up on here and broadcasting, and there's more to come. Today, though, I want you to enjoy the sounds and the information and the voice and the wisdom of Amai Kuda. She's been featured in Now Magazine and on CBC Canada Live and Big City Small World, while a single from her 2019 collaborative release with Version Excursion, Holding Back, premiered on The Strombo Show. Amai Kuda has performed at venues like the Jane Mallett Theatre, Harbourfront, the Rivoli, the Garrison, and festivals such as Luminato, Cultron, Big on Bloor, and Small World Music Festival. So some very significant exposure that she has had. So they've given workshops she's given workshops on music, decolonization, African cultural knowledge, and percussion at public schools, universities, libraries, also community centers throughout Southern Ontario, in the Caribbean and in Europe, so quite international. In 2015, the band was selected as one of the 101 standout artists during the nationwide CBC Searchlight competition. They have opened for the likes of Joel Plaskett, Kelly Lee Evans, and Sarah Sleen, and collaborated with M1 of the legendary hip-hop duo Dead Prez on a call to action song called We Can Do It. So, Amai Kuda, as a group, they've won the best folk roots awards and also placed second for the best song across all categories at the Toronto Independent Music Awards. So whether on the street, the stage, or in the studio, Amai Kuda et les bois, the music is about healing. And the last performance, if any of you caught it, there was a lot of talk about healing. And it's very, very enlightening to hear another artist speak about healing through their music, the healing of the earth, the healing of our ancestors, everything. And of course, essentially the healing of ourselves, which is why AWA is here, which is why AWA has brought amazing artists like this. So please welcome Amai Kuda.
I feel the strength of my desire, strong as the sun, won't let me go. I feel the strength of my desire, strong as the moon, keep me in tow. And I long for the rain to wash me. And I long for the sea to rock me. So I give up, you see, give up and pray to the stars. Your breath is mine, we're here I find salvation. Losing this battle between war and life, faith and fight. Here I am with all my glory, lost and falling. And I've been here since redemption, bleeding, kissing the ground sorrowfully, bending backwards, forwards, leaning forever. Did I tell you that I never believed you didn't believe in what you did? But I bled for it stupidly, and I bleed continually. From this stone pulled from my side ain't a conviction, a stupid conviction. I feel the strength of my desire, strong as the sun, won't let me go. I feel the strength of my desire, strong as the moon, keep me in tow. And I long for the rain to wash me. And I long for the sea to rock me. Say blood red and sorrow, would I have lost you, give me back my strength. And I'll pour my soul out over the world, the will I'm here brought back to life. And I miss you only somewhat, the saddest feeling that I got to prove. Cause I'm ever awaiting fulfillment of my potential, my prophecies. And for myself I am ready. Oh, but first I must learn to listen. Oh, my son, is he my teacher? His folly is my own, my only. But I will not be a blank slate, cause I've been here 10 times before. And I know a thing or two. if I dig it out of my caverns, 'cause I breathe steady in light and dark and all the things that would have been are still lost. Give me back my sorrow. Said I want it, 'cause I want it. Clear my taste buds will be soaked with sun, and glory rain touch me, sister. The earth, the heart and light feel my skin, 'cause I feel the strength of my desire. Strong as the sun, won't let me go. I feel the strength of my desire. Strong as the moon, keep me in tow. And I long for the rain to wash me. And I long for the sea to rock me. I've got a crush on Miss Eastcourt, you know, whenever she's around, I blush a lot. She got a really nice vibe and her style is really fly. And whenever she says hello, I feel sky high. But I don't think she feels the same way, 'cause when I reach out, she looks the other way. Well, you know, that's alright. I said that's okay, 'cause everybody gets burnt. That's just life's way. I say, I know that this shit ain't easy. Things got away, oh, working out fine. Yeah. I know that this shit ain't easy, baby. Things got away, oh, working out fine. Well, I don't cry when things don't go my way, 'cause I'm quite used to it. Well, it happens every day. And I know I don't have cause to complain, 'cause my life is light on the scale, measuring pain. Middle class, born last, light skin and education. And like Billy says, I'm the child that's got his own thing. But that don't really mean the things is really easy. 'Cause in the belly of the devil, life can be hell. See, I don't know where I'm from, don't know my language or religion. And when I do my thing, well, I got that keep it hidden. I don't know basic shit like how to live with the land. And the truth is that makes me really, really sad. I spend most of my life behind four thick walls, all around me buzzing the energy of men that I can't see. After signing to a book to chat to my friends, I'm tapped into this shit. It's my choice in the end. Boxes and cables and wires surround me. Most times I feel like I'm in a jail of concrete. So tapping in is checking out of reality that's shitty. I've been told so many lies I can't read between the lines. No, my brain's in warp like an actor with a facelift. I know that this shouldn't easy. Things got away, working out fine. Yeah. I know that this shit ain't easy, baby. This shit ain't easy. Things got away, working out fine. Well, make your money, make your cash too fast, it won't last. Heaven sent to the golden chest, we're all reaching for our chance. Skills will shape the hands that make them. Time will change the earth, the shapes that heaven's dream. Her only heart was to watch our children live their art. Their wars being waged in our names. Their bombs being dropped for our gain. Their wars being waged in our names. Their bombs being dropped for our gain. For the freedom, the freedom, the freedom to eat shit, to wear cheap clothes and have paper to write this. While youths buy brand name clothes to fill a hole we know this way can never be close. See, I know that this shit ain't easy. We gotta work to make things right. Yeah. I know that this shit ain't easy, baby. This shit ain't easy. We gotta work to make things right. I said we know that this shit ain't easy. This shit ain't easy. We gotta work to make things right. Make things right, yeah. We know that this shit ain't easy, baby. This shit ain't easy. We gotta work to make things right. This song is, this is a song I was actually thinking to do last time, but I decided to wait. I usually play it with my son on piano, but we've remixed it a little bit with some percussion, and it's a song that I wrote about the killing of, well, in response to the movement that has kind of reached fever pitch during this year, 2021, in terms of the assault on black people all over the world, especially in North America and Western countries. It's kind of in our face. We see it as the police, but essentially it's happening, you know, it happens behind closed doors. It happens through discrimination in housing and discrimination in hiring, and yet we fight on. And so this song is about survival. It's my feelings in response to that, in response to seeing those images of our people being killed, and also knowing the deep history of our fight for survival. It's been too long, we're shedding these tears for the ones we love and all the stolen years, and then they lock us while our hopes and prayers, until we pick up stones to protect the ones we love. Oh, 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 I know, said I know, we will fight and pray to build a better day. I know we know the way to build a better day. It's been too long, 10 million marches, more than 10,000 songs, and still we carry on, always getting stronger. Pick up our sword and shield when our healing bombs, yeah, we must take a pause to protect the ones we love. Oh, 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 I know, said I know, that we will fight and pray to build a better day. I know we know the way to build a better day. Oh, singing with us now. Oh, build a better day. Oh, singing with us now. Build a better day. Oh, build a better day. Thank you. Thank you very much. So hopefully when we record that, we'll have Kuda on it. He plays piano on that song. What's our next song? We're gonna do an oldie and then an oldie and then another newie, very brand new. You'll be the first ever to hear this, the one after this one. So, all right. But for now, we're gonna go back to a tune from our album a couple years ago. It's called Disappointment. We're just gonna shift it up from the political vibes and get it's a lighthearted. Yeah, love vibe, broken-hearted, but not too serious broken-hearted. Not, yeah, just kind of like, oh, you know. No, just like, oh, I had a crush and you didn't like me back, kind of brokenhearted. Just light brokenhearted. We don't need any serious, yeah. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, Baby, 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 lately I've been hazy, caught up in your arrow struck me real deep. Late some nights I just can't sleep and worry, didn't you shoot nothing away so that I could get some reciprocity? And just disappointment again and again is making it harder and harder and harder to love anybody again. I said, well, you and I were not together, and we never, ever will be. For this tears to dry will take forever. These wounds will never, ever heal. Baby, 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 don't know what you hit me with. I know they say love is blind, I say love is so unkind, making me a fool for a fool. Well, who knew you could be so cruel? And so that I could get some reciprocity, and just disappointed again and again is making it harder and harder and harder to love anybody again. I say, well, you and I were not together, and we never, ever, ever be. For this tears to dry will take forever, and these wounds will never, ever heal. Look at these eyes, they don't want to cry no more over none of your lies. Look at these eyes, they don't want to cry no more over none of your lies. Oh, oh. That was not too serious, right? Okay, very brand new. Never been heard. Maybe sorry, I'm still having trouble hearing the guitar. Is there anything we can do to help? Yeah. Anything we can do to get the guitar a little clearer for me? Maybe a little less reverb still. Just feeling kind of muddy up here. And a little tiny less reverb on the mic there. Let's try this. Testing, testing. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe even less on the mic. Testing, testing. Okay, sure. Here we go. All right. Cause if I write you a love song, or even a little, oh, they won't mean a thing unless you return the feeling. I said, oh, oh, my love. I said, oh, oh, my love. So come on and write me a love song, or even a little. 'Cause I know you got feelings more than you wanna let on. I said, oh, oh, my love. I said, oh, 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 my love. This is our story, and no one can write it but you and me. This is our story, and no one can write it but you and me. Well, I know we're both hurting, and I wish I could ease the pain, but this love story was written long before we were born. I said, oh, oh, my love. I said, oh, 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 my love. Ooh, Hope you enjoyed it. That one's really cheesy. That's just straight up cheesy love song. Can't even pretend. I used to live in a tall white house beside the sea where the waves roll in. And my mom, she called me love. And love is what she did. I used to live in a tall white house beside the sea where the waves roll in. And my mom, she called me love. And love is what she did. I'm gonna sing a song for you, a song for you, a song for you. I'm gonna sing a song for you, a song made of gold. I'm gonna sing a song for you, a song for you, a song for you. I'm gonna sing a song for you, a song made of silk. Won't you love me, love me, love me? Won't you love me for my song made of gold? Won't you love me, love me, love me? Won't you love me for my song made of silk? I'm gonna fly away, I'm gonna fly away, I'm gonna fly away, I'm gonna fly away. Yeah. Long time ago, when the world was new. Long time ago, when the world was new. Said I saw you there, I saw you there, I saw you there when the world was new. A long time ago, when the sky was a blue. A long time ago, when the sky was blue. Said I felt your love, I felt your love, I felt your love shining down on me. A long time ago, when the world was a green. A long time ago, when the world was green. Said I saw you there, I saw you there, I saw you there when the world was a green. All the days when the world was new, that's when I first saw you. All the days when the world was new, that's when I first saw you. I've been working, working for the man, and that's when I can't see you. I've been working, working for the man, and that's when I can't feel you. I'm gonna sing, oh, well, ain't no thing, I can't stop away, I say, I'm gonna sing, oh, well, ain't no thing, I can't stop away, oh, well, all the days when the world was new, that's when I first saw you. All the days when the world was new, that's when I first saw you. I've been working, working for the man, and that's when I can't see you. I've been working, working for the man, and that's when I can't feel you. I'm gonna sing, oh, well, ain't no thing, I can't stop away, I say, we're gonna sing, oh, well, ain't no thing, I can't stop away, oh, well, all the days when the world was new, that's when I first saw you. All the days when the world was new, that's when we first saw you. Shit. Thank you for having us. We look forward to working with AWA again. Nice. Nice. Thank you. Let's keep it. Ashe, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to AWA for doing such amazing work. Do you need us? I saw that you mentioned talking a little bit about mental health. Do you want us to add that in or to add a clip? should we just add they said 10 minutes to talk about mental, or not 10 minutes, just a statement, right? Well, yeah, I know we spoke a little bit about it last time, but I think it's really powerful that AWA is doing this work to support women of African descent who have so many more burdens to bear in this world that then tends to lead towards struggles with mental health. I think probably everyone in the world has dealt with mental health issues at some point, but definitely if you're dealing with more discrimination, more challenges with housing, more challenges with, you have to fight in school because your child has dealt with this issue, and you have to deal with legacies of trauma, especially in the family. All these things add up and become a huge burden, and I think it's so important that we talk about it more openly, and we to make each other realize that we're not alone in that, and there's no shame in having an issue. If you have a down period of your life or whatever it is, there's no shame in it, and we just have to support each other and try to help to recreate health in our community. Because I think we can do it. We're coming to an awakening as we've spoken up more about the oppression. Now we also have an opportunity to do the internal work as well in parallel to dealing with the injustice out there. We have to try and heal ourselves so we don't take those damaging things inside ourselves. We know that we learn and we teach our children that we are worthy. There's nothing to hold us down. There's no reason why we should be ever considered lower. So I'm so happy to be part of anything that helps to uplift our people. Ashayo.
Amoy Kura, did I not tell you? Did you feel the healing vibes of that performance? And when it's live and you're in studio, it's so amazing. This special instrument that she plays, one of her band members plays, it is such captivating music. And if you listen to how much knowledge she has and what she talks about in terms of ancestry, you can tell that she's infused it into her life. She's infused it into her music. And so I hope that you saw all of the skill and the dexterity and the love that's involved. These are, times when we need to increase our compassion. And when you are in front of artists such as these and they're speaking about how their creative process works, this is what AWA wants to send out to you. This is what African Women Acting is all about. Okay, once again, help@africanwomenacting.org. That is our email address. My name is Georgia Fullerton. I am imploring you to put that address in your contact list. Also, write down our hotline. You never know when you will be able to help somebody else. You'll be able to even help yourself. When we talk about healing, healing is not designated to only going through a traumatic experience. It could be about dealing with some crisis in the moment, and you need that hotline. You need to call 437-988-7456. That is the hotline number, open 24 hours. And this is where you will find people at AWA who have been instrumental in helping us understand that mental health is important, and also understand the importance of combining artistry with the focus on mental health. I can attest to that as an artist myself. I know it has been my healing stick when it comes to this journey of mental health. And believe it, every one of us is here to pay attention to our mental health. If it's something that you think is not that important, that maybe your physical health is more important, any aspect of your health is important, and you cannot function properly in life without that. So, of course, I want to be able to say thank you to the board. I want to be able to say thank you to all the players at AWA. We are here to take your calls, to take your emails, and also because we are streaming on Facebook and we are streaming on YouTube, please use your voice, even in terms of typing. Send us a message. Tell us which one of these performances impacted you. Tell us what action you took to move closer to a place of healing for yourself. This is what art can do. We know that art, just by nature, is therapeutic. And when I speak about art, I'm talking about all modalities. I'm talking about using your voice. I'm talking about moving your body. I'm talking about playing an instrument. This is the belief that AWA has, that every one of us is an artist, and we are. It's just that we bury things sometimes under all the stress and all the anxiety. So listen, I want to give you the names of all the players once again. I want to give a personal big thank you to a large-hearted woman who has a lot of compassion and fire. Sonia Ami is the founder of AWA. Our board members, Amelia Ward, Yvonne Hodge, and Dansu Kukuvi. Our staff members, Marcia Dennis, Lisa Francis, Teja Simpson, Nurjahan Began, and Patrick Haba. We have volunteers, Joa Frank and Michaela Hutchkins. Our technical support, of course, Mr. Kennedy Seed, and Slammin' Media is also part of the team. We are becoming so close, yet we are distanced. It is amazing. Every week I come back, and it's what's interesting about it actually is that I spend my week with people from different cultures and talking about people's challenge. And you know, if you're in the role of being a mental health practitioner, you know, it's a lot. Just to spend the day speaking with 2 or 3 individuals about the problems, the challenges that they're facing, the pain and suffering that they're going through, it's actually quite draining. So we need organizations like AWA. We need conglomerates. We need collaboration between community and organizations such as AWA. We've been getting a lot of really positive feedback. And when you see performances like Amai Kuda and all of the artists that you've seen thus far, you realize how much we are in need of each other. There's a web that we're weaving through this community, through this country, that really needs the attention and the exposure that it's getting. Mental health is for everyone. The arts is for everyone. AWA has put them together to bring to you arts for mental health. It's important, and I am more than honored to be the one to deliver the message and help introduce these artists. I love today's performance, and please be mindful of the words around healing that we heard today from Amoy. She is, and her band is doing big things in this city. She's known well in this city. But more than that, you know, we want to just be able to appeal to all of Toronto, to all of Ontario, and also to all of Canada. We know that mental health in this particular time has been talked about so much because of what we're going through. This social isolation, what is it doing for you? How is it affecting you? We want to hear from you. African Women Acting, we have our website, we have our hotline, 437-988-7456. Please ingrain that number in your head. If you find yourself on the computer a lot, use that computer, put the email into your email program and email us. Tell us something about your story. Everyone has one. This is the platform now where you can actually share something that doesn't need to be hidden anymore. Your mental health is not invisible if you speak about it. If you have supports like AWA to help you navigate through your life and all the difficulties that it brings. So that being said, there's more to come. We are here until November 28th. My name is Georgia Fullerton. I want to thank you for listening in today. Please continue to follow us. There's more to come. There's more support. AWA, we are your allies. We are your allies for mental health. We are your allies as African women, as African people, as people all over the world. Once again, Georgia Fullerton signing off. Thank you so much.
AWA, African women acting. AWA, African women acting. AWA, African women acting. AWA, African women acting.